Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are on devotion number 39, and this one is called Present Over Perfect. Not that I have already obtained this or am already perfect, but I press on to make it my own because Christ Jesus has made me his own. Brothers, I do not consider that I have made it my own, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and straining forward to what lies ahead. I press on toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus. Let those of us who are mature think this way, and if in anything you think otherwise, God will reveal that also to you. Philippians 3:12 through 15. This camera just been having a mind of its own today. But yeah, so the devotion starts off by saying a lot of us give 110% every single day. We just want to do everything correctly with no flaws, errors, or mistakes. And many days can go by with us actually believing that we are getting everything done with impeccable precision and excellence. But the truth is, perfection just isn't attainable for humans. There's no doubt we will falter. And the sad part is that when we do, the perfectionist inside just can't handle it. Before you know it, we are feeling like unworthy failures, letting negative self-talk run rampant in our minds. During these times, let's try to remember that there has only been one perfect being to have ever walked the earth, and his name is Jesus. No life is perfect and no situation is perfect. Even if they seem to be that way on the outside, we can't get everything done and that we want to do and also have time for a million other things. Sometimes we can feel like we fail when we want to accomplish or experience certain things. What if instead of striving for perfection, we just do the best we can each moment? What if we strive to be present in life instead of always doing 110%? What if we took a moment to call a friend or kiss our kids instead of running out to do X, Y, and Z? What if we learned to soak in the day we're giving? What if we were fully present while out with our friends and family rather than wondering what's waiting for us back at work? Even though it may be hard, try to remove yourself from work when you're away from work. We all need balance in life, and when our minds are constantly consumed with things concerning work, we cannot fully be present where we are. Give yourself grace today. Practice faithfulness over flawlessness. We learn from the scriptures to forget what happened before and look forward to what lies ahead. And I feel like a lot of times we want to be so perfect that we forget that nobody is actually perfect. We all gonna make mistakes. We all gonna go through things, and we're gonna all have mishaps. And that it's not up to us to even worry about all those things. We aren't supposed to be trying to do all the stuff we're doing anyway. And like I said, we need to learn to live and be in the moment. We want to be better than somebody so bad till we stressing ourselves out and wearing ourselves out and forgetting that our true purpose and in the things that we're doing that God has given us talent in is to glorify him and to make it known that without him you wouldn't even be where you are anyway. And you going 100% in work, you not giving yourself time for yourself, like I said, your family. You sure not giving yourself a God if you're giving your all to this one specific thing. So we need to learn that we need to be thankful and present for what God has us now, and be thankful for what we are able to do. And everything we do not gonna turn out right all the time. So we can't keep on, being mad at ourselves and putting ourselves down because we didn't do as good as we did the last time around. And like it said, when you out with your family and friends, stay in that moment and not worry about, okay, when I get to work, I need to do this. Because if I do this and this and this, then that'll be the best I done did. So even though you want to be good at stuff, you can't let it consume you. Because once it consumes you, you're making it your idol. Your job can be your idol. If you put your job over God, you making it an idol. Anything that you place over God becomes an idol. So instead of trying to be perfect, just be present in the moment. You can idolize the praise people give you for doing such a good thing, a good job. So maybe that's what's making you want to do so good. And the second time you fail at it, this God's showing you, like, look, you giving this too much power over me. So I need to bring you back down so you can see that even though you're doing good, that it's because of me, And you got this says, how can you start practicing to be present in your life instead of striving for perfection? which is a hill we cannot climb. We can realize when we realize that we are imperfect beings, we can when we realize that we are imperfect beings, we can rest assured that there is a perfect someone who is making our path straight. When we start living in the present, our anxieties can be cast away knowing God has us in his hands. And a lot of time we be putting stress and worrying because we be so worried about what we got to do tomorrow when we ain't did half of what we got to do today. And the world wasn't made in a day. What they said, Rome wasn't built in a day. So what make you think you can do all this in one day? God took 7 days to build the earth, and he rested. So what make you think you can become a millionaire in a day? But yeah, that was devotion number 39. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all in 40.